You mean the broadcast? Are we live?
Let me the best Let Me Land podcast with your host, Boo Capone. You missed you.
What up, big me, what's happening with it?
What's going on, Buka Peasy? What it do, though, Pim?
What it do, though, Pim? Poppies is popping. 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 Hey.
Poppies is popping.
Poppies is popping, man. What's up, Lily?
What's up with it? I'm chilling. How you doing, boo?
I'm in chilling like a villain, man. And don't need penicillin. We love to have you. I'm just for the fans out there. Hey, Danye. Can you hear me? Are we live?
They say we 1 minute in.
Houston, can you hear me? Anyway, I don't know. I think we live. What's up, Mimi?
What's going down with it, boo? How you doing tonight?
Man, you know what I'm saying? It's another episode of Let Me Land podcast, man. You've been on here before, you did. You've been doing it for, ever since Moby Dick was a goldfish. You understand me? And for some of the fans that don't know, this is Mimi, keeping it real with Mimi, a.k.a. Michelle Dukes, the boss lady of all boss, a.k.a. Foxy Mimi, a.k.a. And you do know this.
And you do know that.
And you do know this.
And you do know that.
And you do know this. And you do know that.
You did.
You did. Hey, it's always a treat when players meet, and it's a pleasure to have you on the show. I'm just let the fans know, like I said, this is Michelle Mimi. I wanted to bring her on, man. We go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. And she's just been doing her thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of you, Mimi. You've been a boss. You know what I'm saying? You've been a boss.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to, promote not only what you got going on, sweetheart, but let the people know, who you are. They know already, but just let them know if they don't know, if they've been sleeping on a moon or something. You did.
Well, if you've been sleeping on the moon, my name is Michelle Dukes, a.k.a. Mimi. And you know what? I'm out here repping my brand. It's called Poppy.
Poppies is popping. Poppies is popping.
Poppies is popping. And it's the bourbon without the burn. It's strong enough for a man. It's smooth enough for a lady, baby. And if you're a real lady, you need this in your life. You already know.
Hey, look, and I can attest to that too. That's the bourbon without the burn. It's smooth as a baby bottom. And when you drink, you say, I got him. You did. That's that Poppies. And I can attest to that.
That's right. That's right. And I'm so excited about it, boo, because it's doing so well right now.
Yeah. That's what I want to talk to you about. Let the people know. First of all, give them a little intro and who you are, you know what I'm saying, as a boss lady in endeavors. I know. But for the people, like I said, sleeping on the moon, let them know just a little bit about yourself, your background and what adventures you got and different shows you've been on, because we definitely don't Let Me Land. We want you to land.
That's right. Well, let me land, okay? So first of all, I've done a lot of shows. I was blessed enough to start off on Corey Holcomb's 5150 show.
Corey Holcomb, fat ass, this show.
Yeah. So first of all, I had a chance to do that. I've been on Zoe Williams' Voice of Reason. I've been on Zoe What? I've been on Craig Facts. Craig Facts. Salute to my Craig Factors out there. I've been on Michael Collier's show. I've been, of course, here on the Boo Capone Let Me Land show.
And you do know that.
Course, I got the Keeping It Real with Mimi show. And it's just been so exciting because so many doors has opened up for me in the area of radio. And it's so great because I feel like it's a movement. And what I mean by that is like, I'm not just doing radio. I'm putting myself out there and putting myself in positions so that I can make generational wealth. I have multiple businesses, multiple streams of income, and I'm very excited about it because I feel like we all need to to embrace the things that we know how to do, and then take the wheel and move forward. Like, don't get in the back seat, don't get in the passenger seat and try to tell somebody else how to drive. You get in your car, you feel me? You put some gas in it and you roll out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited because everything that I'm doing has been opening up doors for other people, you know. And not only do I have the bourbon, you know, we have the pull up, and Boo Capone is in the pull up.
The
You know,
pull up.
the pull up.
That was fun doing it. Let me ask you this, man, because you know, as a boss lady, man, and empowering women, you know, I seen a clip you was supporting your daughter at the Long Beach Pride, and that was a beautiful thing. I seen you out there. Just not you wear so many hats. That's what I'm saying. You got the entrepreneur hat. You have your own liquor. You know what I'm saying? You have your own businesses. But when I seen this clip, I seen the mama hat. You were so proud of badass Bree. Shout out to Bree. Y'all go check her, Brijan. Y'all go check her music out. But I seen the mother hat, and you was there. I can see it in your eyes. You were proud of your daughter. She was doing her thing. And just talk to the people, the young ladies out there, and let them know how many hats it takes to do what you do. And it's not easy, but you make it look easy.
Man, it takes a lot of hats. But you know what's interesting in it? All the hats that I wear, they all fit fine. Every
Hey, you do know this.
So feel good, you know. But really, like, as a mom, first of all, it feels so good to see my baby going after her dreams, her goals. She's not letting nothing stop her. And what really inspired me the other day, not only was I proud of her performance, but I noticed before she hit the stage, she gathered with her dancers and she prayed before she hit the stage. And it just let me know the things that you teach your child, they will go out and use those things, and you will see it as to be a blessing. You get what I'm saying? She doesn't think she's so good. She thinks, hey, let me put God in this, because God is blessing me, and that's who's going to continue to bless me. And that really touched my heart to see her putting God first in what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, as it pertains to business, I'm very excited because I see her as a businesswoman. You know, I'm also a businesswoman, and I encourage each person, if you have something that you're interested in doing, get your own business. Find a way, get you an LLC. You know, it don't have to be something big right away. Maybe you're the best shoe shiner in town. You better shine them shoes. You better go find you a good corner, get you a box of milk crate, and shine them up, because you never know what door will open up after you get done shining those shoes. You might shine somebody's shoe, and they might help you get a store. You don't know who you're meeting. You don't know who you're entertaining. And that one person that you entertain may be such a blessing that you never even imagined. You know?
Baby, we know you hang with the big dogs. You hang with the boys, and for your business, because a lot of people say, well, she got her own liquor. She just don't only got her own liquor. She has a bourbon.
That's it.
And so that's a bourbon. That's a cowboy drink. You know what I'm saying? That's a real, you know what I'm talking about? To get in the ring with the bourbon, most people run into tequila. They run to a vodka. They, you know, play it is safe. You went to the bourbon, and it's a good bourbon. And I can attest to that for your tenacity. You know what I'm saying? You walk in a room, like they used to say, a pet bull in a skirt. No, you the pet bull in a skirt, but you bang with dudes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't scared to. I seen you on Craig Facts. There's all guys in there. And you be holding your own with all them loudmouth niggas, the one. Shout out to Craig. Your niggas won't let you get a word in edgewise. But you be battling with them. I see you on 5150. You know what I'm saying? Michael Carrier. So just let you know, my question is basically for the young girls out there that we know this is a male-driven industry, but a woman can get in there with her morals, you know what I'm saying, her brain and her tenacity and her skills to compete with the big boys. Let them know about that and how you know, what it takes.
Absolutely. Well, you know, the first thing is you got to know who you are and whose you are. You feel me? You don't walk into a room and you worry about what somebody else is doing. You got to know who you are. And once you know you and you love you, then you can accept everybody else and find your own position in that. And so that's what I do. See, when I walk into a room and I go to someone's show, it's like being in Rome. You do what the Romans are doing in Rome. You don't come on the show in Rome and decide you from Compton. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you don't come in and change the dynamics of what's going on. You come and you bring what you have to the table, right? And then that offers up more things for people to partake in, because now you brought a part of you. You didn't change who you were. You brought you to the table, and it enhanced the atmosphere. And so that's what I think I do. I don't come to a show and try to take over. I don't come in trying to be something I'm not. I just stay the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. And the reason I say that is because some people are phony. And
Yeah.
every they get into, they acting like the Joneses. They acting like the whoever room they're in, they change into that. I don't change into that. I remain the same, but I do follow suit. I respect where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So I respect every person that whose show I've been on, and I've learned from each one. Because every place you go, you can learn. And the reason some people never grow because they think they know everything. And if you think you know everything, you'll never learn nothing. Because you know everything. You talk.
Because you know everything.
Exactly.
The man
You know
that knows everything knows nothing.
Absolutely. And some people feel like you can't tell them nothing because they know everything. And that's one thing I frown at. I feel like I'm a sponge. I want to learn everywhere I go. If there's something for me to learn, even if it's something foolish, I want to learn. Hey, I don't want to do that foolishness I just saw your dumb butt do. I'll see somebody do something stupid. I'll be like, ooh, I'll never do that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's important to respect the rooms that you walk into and respect the people that you're encountering. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, as a woman, we have to love ourselves. See, a lot of times when you don't love yourself, and I know I keep saying that, but that's so important, because when you don't love yourself, you find yourself trying to be like someone you're not. And now you're competing. You're trying to be, you're supposed to be a singer, but you're trying to rap because you heard Boo Capone busting a freestyle. You can't freestyle. You can't never be Boo Capone. You can't tell the jokes that Boo tells. So tell your jokes, be you, but don't try to come in and be who you're not. And I think that's what separates me from others. I don't ever try to be who I'm not. I stay in my own lane and I go after my goals. And see, my goal is to have generational wealth, to leave an inheritance for my family. I want my name to stand for something. I want, when you say Michelle Dukes, when they talk about it, I want them to say, she did that. She did that.
Did that.
She did that. And you
I
do
attest to that, Mimi, because like, you got your own show. You had your show for Still Got Bank, Keeping It Real with Mimi. So you know the dynamics. You always keep it a buck. You always helping people. And so, like I was saying, but Let Me Land, we shine the light on our people, man. And it's like you said, it's a positive movement. It's a lot of negativity going around. You know what I'm talking about? And you always been the breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? You're the type of person, when you come in, everybody, me, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't the type of person, oh, here come this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You always, when you come in, motherfuckers is wanting this, you that breath, that fresher breath, breath of fresh air. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You got some motherfuckers come in, they be like, oh, here come this motherfucker.
Right.
Energy from the beat, this, but you bring that fresh, you know what I'm talking about? And coming from a woman, because a lot of women, especially our sisters, they get put in a box, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she this, she that, she nah. But with you are the, you know what I'm saying? You are the box. You bring something, like you said, to show an example of wealth, but not only wealth, but integrity. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like I said, you be in a room with all guys, man, and you just keep it 1,000. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of women can't do that. A lot of women don't have the integrity to be in a room with a lot of guys and still have, the know-how and the will. Like you said, they be bowing down, or they, get in a situation where some of the guys make them look stupid, or make them, look a certain way.
Absolutely.
Especially in the era we in now. It's all about making a motherfucker look stupid, or, controversy on the internet, beefing on the internet and all this kind of stuff. You feel me? But like I said, I tip my hat off to you of your endeavors and things you're doing. I want to talk to you about this. I want to, I've been seeing you. You've been globetrotting. You've been all around the world, and You've been traveling. What's been up? What is because I seen you was in what was it, Cancun or Louisiana? Tell the people how's that being, man, just to see the world. Let the people know how fulfilling that is, just to be able to see other parts than just LA. We from South Central, but to see other parts.
You know what? I love seeing the world. That actually makes me feel so fulfilled inside because I want to see every part of the world. I want my feet to touch every soil. I want to have understanding. I want to see the good stuff, and I want to see the hood too. I want to see everything because I like to see cultures. I like to see how other people are living because you learn a lot from that. Everybody's not the same. Every place I go, whether you go to Trinidad or whether you go to New Orleans, whether you go to Memphis, every state, every place you go has some type of culture there. And there's something for you to learn and to get from it. You know what I'm saying? So I really enjoy it. I love what I get from every place I go. My goal is when I get old, I want to lay on the beach, drink margaritas all day. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy the fruits of my labor. So right now I just go hard, hard, hard because my plan is I don't always want to go so hard. My plan is one day I want to kick back and put on my bikini and lay out and tan and just enjoy life. Because like I said, when I go these places, there's so much culture and so much energy there. And a lot of times when I come back fulfilled. Sometimes I'm going because of poppies. And even while I'm there for poppies, what I'm noticing is that every person that has a chance to taste poppies, or I walk into a room, I bring something with me when I come. When people see me, they get excited, like you just said. They're like, oh, I love your energy. Oh, you're cool. You're good. And it helps people to have another understanding. Say, for instance, if they're another nationality, I don't act like I have a chip on my shoulder. I walk in with love and success and happiness. And that lets other cultures see, hey, there's cool, excuse me for saying it, but I'm just going to be real. There's cool Black people out there. They're not always this, they try to put us in a box, and we're not in no box. Okay. We're all special. We're individuals, and we're not all the same. And so a lot of times they look at TV. And if you watch TV, when they show African Americans, they show people that can't hardly spell or talk, and they sound ignorant. It was a foul over there, fool, or whatever. Ignorance.
I did that. I did it.
Yeah, I did it. You know what I mean? It's mine. And so what's good is when people can see there's another side to that coin. You get what I'm trying to say? That every person comes from our culture is not the same. And I think I really get a kick out of that because I watch how someone will perceive you because you are of another nationality. But then when they get to know you, they're like, oh, I didn't know you were so cool. Well, you don't even know me. So what do you mean you didn't know I was so cool? You had speculation of who I was before you met me because I appear to be a Black woman, which I am. And you had this concept of what you think a Black woman is. But now that you met this Black woman, then you do understand that we have different levels of the game. And what I mean by that is we are diverse. We are very, we're interesting creatures. We have culture. You know what I'm trying to say? Most of the things that society does, we created it.
We created it. Yep.
And the reason I say that is like, look, the Kardashians, they get their hair braided. We've been braiding our hair, but then they want to claim that those braids came from the Kardashians. No, they got that from us. Okay.
They got no French braids. We call them cornrows.
Huh?
I said, remember they call them French braids, some cornrows.
Come on now.
Ain't no French braids. The French didn't start that. We started that. Plymouth Rock didn't stand on us. We stood on Plymouth Rock.
Right. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Let us land. But you're saying some real truth, and I mean, and that's why I love you because you stand on truth, and like you said with God, ego. But then we say ego, that's edging God out. You know what I'm saying? So long as you, like you said, keep God, keep the truth, and we're gonna go. Let me ask you this, Mimi, because you have a really great backstory to poppies. You know, I've seen you say it, and let the Let Me Land fans and everybody know the backstory to having your own liquor and why, you named it Poppies, because you have a beautiful backstory. If you can take the time and let the fans know how did from your perspective and your backstory on that. About your liquor, because it's a touching backstory.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, first of all, it's called Poppies.
Poppies is popping. Poppies is popping.
Poppies is popping, and it's named after my father. His name is Lloyd Dukes, and his father by the name of Pratt Dukes, which is my grandfather. He grew up in Arlington, Kentucky, and he used to make moonshine, and people would come miles all over town to have some of his wonderful moonshine.
Moonshine.
That moonshine. Okay, so he was a bootlegger. He was selling that moonshine. So him and his brother moved down to Los Angeles, California. His brother's name is Claude, and Claude Duke opened up the Duke's living room on Crenshaw and Adams in
The Dukes.
1908.
Yes, yes. Okay, so Adams, my section.
Yes, one of the first black-owned bars on Crenshaw. And
Wow.
yeah, and it's still there today, but it's called
Still there.
Yeah, and the greatest thing about it, I feel like I'm bringing their legacy for them into fruition. And I feel like, and it's so interesting because I feel like they're in heaven, like, hey, we on now, we on. You feel me? Because
Yes, ma'am.
you know what I'm saying? Like something they did years ago, I'm able to bring it into fruition in this day and time. And it is so exciting. I feel like I'm really bringing a part of my family's legacy, the inheritance, and everything that they worked so hard for. I'm bringing it into existence in 2022. It's only been like 5 months, and so many doors has opened. I've been on the Sway in the Morning, Michael show. You know, I've done Seattle with Craig Fax. We did a whole show. We did LA with Craig Fax. You were in the show as well. You know, I've done Mike Tyson's charity event. Mike Epps, I was at Madison Square Gardens and doing his VIP area. I did the All-American Rap Party, the Sophomore Rap Party with Poppies. Currently, it was just in a movie today called Double Crossed, and a lot of black brands were in there with me. Also, it was the Dizzle brand, which is Mike Dizzle from the district.
Mike Dizzle. Yes. Shout out Mike Dizzle.
Shout out.
I see you in there with Judge Joe Brown.
Oh, Judge Joe Brown. And
That's a good bourbon.
Yes, he loves poppies. As a matter of fact, we're talking about putting poppies in some of his barbecue sauce. He loves it. He's a great man. He loves poppies. I mean, he loves it so much he can't stop talking about it. So it's so exciting. He says it's better than all the other bourbons. He says, I mean, I have a commercial from him, and I didn't ask him to do it. He did it on his own. Very I feel very privileged and honored because he's not the type of person to just grab onto someone else's product like he's grabbing on to poppies. He really loves it. So it's very exciting. Shout out to Black Storm Vodka, Black Storm brand, because I'm sorry, what did you say?
No, I said, yeah. I said, that's right.
Yeah, because I'm very excited. I have to make sure I mention these other black brands because guess what? We as black people, we've got our own brands now. And so when you guys go out to these bars, ask for our brands. You know what I'm saying? Because we're putting money in hands of other communities, other places, but we got to start putting it back into our own community because it opens up jobs. It opens up opportunities. Because guess what? When Poppies is in every state, that means I need a worker in every state. That means we need warehouses in every state. That means we need a security guard in every state. You know, we need someone in every state to represent that genre of persons. And so I'm so excited because I feel like I'm moving the economic needle. And for you to know that you're moving the economic needle in a time when we know how hard it is for us in our communities, is such a blessing. So I'm just so excited to be a part of this movement. And I'm just so excited that I have an opportunity to bring life to my family's legacy.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. We're so happy to have you on Let Me Land podcast.
Let me land, baby.
Let me land. She landing, y'all, man. Support Poppies. Let them know where they can get it at, because I know you've been really, trudging, getting them in different liquor stores and different spots. Let the people know if they want to order it, where they can get it at. You know what I'm talking about? What bars it's in real quick, what liquor stores it's in, because I didn't have it. It's better than Soul Train, Nichols. It's better than
Yes, the bourbon without the burn. So when you guys are out and you go to the District by GS, you can find it there. The Wood in Inglewood, you can find it at the Townhouse in Los Angeles. You can also find it at T&D's on Slauson, Oak Liquor Store, Sun Valley. You can find it at the Craft Liquor in Sherman Oaks. You can find it at in Palmdale at Shamrock Liquor. You can find it at B1 in Palmdale. You can find it at T&O's in San Diego. You can find it in man, I can just keep going on and on. So listen,
on and on. That's
on and on and on. But go to poppiesbourbon.com. Now that's spelled PAPIS. Oh my goodness, bourbon.com. And make sure you get yours today because guess what? You're gonna love it. It mixes well. It goes good with your juice. It goes good in your coffee. It's just the bourbon that doesn't have a burn, but it also makes you feel good inside. Don't you feel good when you drink it, boo?
Ah, man, let me tell you something. They can't keep enough in there, man. They drink that like water, man. It's so smooth and good. Hey, man, you drink that for you drink water, man. You understand me? That's the poppy, man. The bourbon without the burn, man.
That's right.
Oh, it's player. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
more, it's aged. I mean, but it's just it got a smooth. You know, some bourbons you drink it just you be like ah, but this
right.
smooth, man, and it tastes good, and it don't get you too ragged down. You get a nice buzz. You know what I'm saying? You get into your player thing. When you sip on some poppies, you get to macking and stacking. You know what I'm saying? Never lacking. But it just puts you in a player mood. You know what I'm saying? Something like the Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of, you know, the essence or something. You know, it's real player. It's real bomb. Yeah, I vouch. I give it the thumbs up. You know, poppies. That's why I said poppies is popping. Poppies is popping.
And Poppy's been everywhere. I've been everywhere with Poppy. So many doors has opened up. It's almost like there's an anointing on the product. And so I'm just so excited about it. And I'm so excited about the things that are happening with it because there's a couple of TV shows that are going to put Poppies as far as the product placement. And we have opportunities in New Jersey now with distribution as well as Florida. So the doors are just kicking open. So listen, wherever you at, make sure you get you some poppies today. Tell a friend. Tell them to support Black businesses. Let's support each other. Let's not talk about it. Let's be about it. Because what happens is when you walk into the liquor store and you're in Beverly Hills, you don't ask them, can I get a deal? You don't ask them no questions. You pay. So when you do the same thing with your Black product, go pay for it. Don't say, oh, hook me up. Oh, let me get a hookup on this and that. Treat every product. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Just the same way you want other races to look at you because you're able to pay for the product. Show me that respect and go pay for the product. Don't say, oh, can I buy one and get two free? No. Buy the product and support it like you support every other person. And the reason I say that is because I found, even when I sold clothes, because I have other businesses, and I noticed when you go into, let's just say, Beverly Hills, Rodale, you just want to put it on the counter and you want to pay for it. You want to prove you can afford it. So prove to me you can afford this. Get out here and get your poppies, baby.
Yeah, that's real spit, baby, because a lot of niggas, boy, they'll go spend all their money for a watered down drink up in Hollywood somewhere. Won't give them no back talk or nothing, boy. But when it comes to their own people, they'll give you, oh, I need a hookup on this. I need that. Why is it so much? Why do I gotta spend this? Why ain't it free? We all Black. So that's a great point. Y'all support, just like y'all support everybody else, support our Black businesses, our young entrepreneurs. Drink with us, dress with us, party with us, smoke with us. You know what I'm saying? Laugh with us.
All that.
That's the thing. You know, I was in an argument, not an argument, but a kind of debate with somebody. I ain't gonna say it, but I was debating with them about the word hope. And they were like, fuck hope. I don't do no hope. You can hope. You can hope. I said, well, your hope is different from my hope. Right? My hope is HOPE, hearing other people's experiences.
Right.
That gives me hope. So if I'm hearing your experience and you doing your thing with poppies and you letting the youngsters know, hey, if I did it, you can do it, that gives me hope. Hearing other people's experiences, HOPE. Not, oh, I hope nobody don't do nothing to me. I hope I'm big. Oh, I hope not. That ain't my hope. I come from alpha But my hope ain't, like, oh, I hope I can pay my rent. Oh, I hope this. No, my hope is HOPE, hearing other people's experiences, like your experiences. That gives me hope that I know my girl's doing it. Man, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me take, it ain't no, let me go ahead and take that example and run with it like she run with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. And I think if a lot of people in our culture, in our community, look at it that way, it'd be a lot less hate and more hope. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, well, she thinks she this because she got a liquor. You know how niggas be hating from a side. Just follow hating. Just, you don't even know they there, but they there looking and grinning and just mad and just because you doing it. And I think if everybody say, wait a minute, let's applaud this woman and take some of her examples, use her experiences and try to get it to like she did it.
Absolutely.
I think our community would be better. That's just a thing I wanted to say because you touched on the positivity of making wealth, you know what I'm saying, for your general, generational wealth. Yeah.
That's it.
That's real big. That's what's up. Let me ask you this, Mimi. Now, you got the show. You got Keeping It Real with Mimi.
Yep.
You got the liquor. You were saying you was doing something. Let the people know the other things they can tap in with you on. When you got the pull up.
I got the pull up.
Yeah, anything else that they can tap in and support your brand. That's what I want them to do. Support the brand. Support Michelle Dukes. Support Keeping It Real with Mimi. She's a brand. She's
right.
a logo.
That's right. That's right. Well, the first thing y'all can do, y'all can support my daughter, Badass Brijan. Brijon. Go check her out. Go to YouTube. Check out her latest video. Download her songs. Check her out on every platform. They're trying to make her the face of the West Coast for the ladies, just like they did Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. They're trying to make Badass Brijan one of the faces, and I'm so excited for her because guess what? That's my baby. And guess what? We need to support our children. We need to help them to get to the next level. So that's the first thing I would love for people to do. The next thing is get out here, support, of course, Poppies. And I have Duke's tequila coming, but it's called Duquesne.
Duquesne.
It's called Duquesne. And it's my last name in Spanish, and that'll be coming out in about 6 months. So look for my tequila line. It's coming out right away, y'all, and that's going to open up more jobs, more opportunities, and more blessings for all of us in all of our communities. Because guess what? As I said before, if there's a business, you got to have workers, right? That means there's opportunities for your children, opportunities for you, whomever it is, so that they can build and grow themselves. I also we sell hair as well. Brijan's hair, Brijan's beauty. And so basically it's named after my daughter. And so you can go there and buy hair from us. You can, soon we're going to have a lip gloss line and makeup and stuff. So you can go get your beauty secrets there as well. Also, I do home care as well. But the care that I do is I take care of people that are disabled. So that only falls into a certain demographics. But that is a business that's very dear to me because I like helping others. And I love to see how I can help others to be better and support them. Because what happens is we all need support, right? And sometimes when you deal with certain demographics, people take advantage of those people, right? And I like that I can stand up for those who are being mistreated or people who are being treated less than, let's just say, the normal capacity. And so I think highly of that because I feel like everyone is special and we need to treat people the way we want to be treated. When you're out and about, treat somebody how you want to be treated. Don't treat them how you feel like treating them because you may not be right. Treat them how you want them to treat your child, how you want them to treat your grandchild. And if we all began to do that, then we'd have a better place to live. But what happens is the world we live in today, everybody's competing and jealous and hating and why they got this and I don't got that. Don't worry about what somebody else got. Worry about what you got, right? And let's support each other and then more doors will open. The reason I end up getting blessed is because I bless others. And I don't do it looking for something else. But because I do it not looking for something else happens as a blessing. You get me? Because your heart has to be pure. You can't go and say, I'm gonna get them this because they're gonna give me that. You came in with an ulterior motive. So for me, I feel like come in with a genuine heart, come in a genuine place, and just go after your dreams and goals. But also to add what you just asked me, right now we're in the midst of also creating a travel business so that people can get out and travel with each other and do it in love and in unity. Because we got to learn as minorities how to be in unity, in unison. You get what I'm trying to say? Not walking into
Unity in the community.
exactly, not looking at you. Where you from and what's going on with you? No, let's love on each other. Because guess what? If everyone is against us, right, and then we're against each other, we don't got nobody.
Man, that's
The
real.
only way we gonna have somebody is that we start loving on each other and love ourselves. You feel
That's
me?
real spin. I was talking to a few of the homies, man, from different sections, man, and I was like, man, we got to bring that unity one thing back together. You know what I'm saying? When we was, the gang truce and giving to the kids, having the kids stay at world and be able to play at the parks and do free concerts in the park for the kids and bringing the community together. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are doing. But I feel you in that. I mean, let me ask you this. I'm gonna switch. We got a show. I want you to tell the people about the show. It's a funny show that we've been filming. Shout out
Oh,
to Sia. Shout out to Mimi. Junio, Chevelle, Courtney. Who else, Mimi? It's a bunch of. We got some few episodes. It's gonna be funny.
yes, Donnie Key. Oh,
Donnie,
yes. Yes. So it's called Keeping It Real with Mimi, and it's a reality radio show. So it's about the radio show, but it has a reality element to it, and it is hilarious. So look for it soon. We're going to be selling it to Tubi, Roku, Hulu. They're going to pick it up. Let me tell you something. My boy Boo Capone, who's interviewing me, let me tell you something. He is one of the stars on the show. And when I tell you, I know y'all love him. He is so, so funny. I mean, every time we're editing, I can't stop laughing. I laugh so much at it. I'm like, man, people, when they see it, they are going to adore the show because not only is that it's funny, it's real, and we're kicking game. See, the thing about it is we're kicking game so that we can help better our people, better whomever's watching it. And when I say our people, that's the urban community. Whomever is stepping into it to watch it, it's going to better them in one way or another. Because guess what? We're being authentic. It's not fake. It's not phony. It's not scripted. It's real. And
it's
it's
real.
called Keeping It Real with
Mimi.
Mimi. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah, we got some characters on there. Mimi's a character, man. She holds it down. She controls it. It's funny. I know it's gonna be fun because I had a ball filming it. We laughed, and then so when the finished product come out, y'all support that. I know my girl, man. We love her like cook food. I know you got to jump on a plane. I know you got to land somewhere, so I can talk to you forever. But I ain't gonna hold you hostage. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let my fans know and your fans know that we connected and you got it popping, poppies, different, businesses, and to support. Like you said, we all come together and promote with each other, man. And we're my fans, your fans, and we'll let them know it's a family thing. So I definitely support you and all your endeavors. You always been just a sweetheart to me and my family, and just 100 all the time. You know what I'm saying? For the time from a long time. You feel me? And I just support your movement because I know that what type of person you are. You help people, you help me. And you don't be looking for nothing in return. You got a big heart, and you're, like I said, you're an alpha female out here, man, banging with the guys, and they respect you and love you. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I want to thank you for landing with me. I know you got some things to do. This and that before, because I want to ask you this, because they don't know you cook like a motherfucker. I mean, your cooking is just amazing. Are you gonna go into the food field, or if are you gonna do any like maybe a pop-up restaurant or something, a Mimi's? Bar and grill or anything dealing with the food, because I know your background is Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? You got that bomb food. I didn't have the tacos. I didn't have the chili. I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? So what you let them know what you got with the food business.
Oh man, it's so crazy that you asked that because I'm interested in getting a food truck. You know, I'm trying to expand on that as well because I love cooking. I love food is not good like it used to be. Before the pandemic, I think food was a lot better. People
Yeah,
don't put no love in it. The ingredients aren't the same. And they almost feel like you bought it, so eat it. And
yeah,
so I don't feel that way about my food. I put love into it. So I want to introduce my food to the world because I feel like I still have the love that you need to enjoy the food. See, one thing about food is this. Say if you're at home and you're cooking and you're in a rush, you're like, oh, I don't feel like doing this. You could taste that in the food. The fact that you said, I don't feel like doing this. But if you're cooking and you're like, oh, they going to enjoy these greens, them greens gonna be so good, they gonna be falling off the fork. Okay, you
man.
ain't hardly need no hot sauce on that thing because it's gonna be so delicious. Because love is in the food, and that tells you about love. Because if you have love, you can have everything. You get what I'm trying to say? When
I
you
can.
don't have that love in it, you can taste it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about opening up a restaurant. I'm excited about having poppies there. I'm excited about expanding in different levels of business because I want to create multiple streams of income and a legacy for my family. So that when I look back and I'm 82 years old, I'm gonna say I did that. I wasn't a woulda, coulda, shoulda. I was a
Yeah,
doer. And I want to say this to anybody that's watching right now. Ask yourself, are you a doer? Are you a woulda, coulda, shoulda type person? If you a doer, get out there and do that thing. Don't get it on Facebook like I'm about to do this. You
yeah,
ain't got to tell nobody what you about to do. You need to get up and go do it. I don't need to know what you about to do because half of you ain't gonna do it. You just want the world to read that you said that. No, we
mhm,
need to see you do that. You know, that's what separates me from the others. I'm gonna let you know. If you check me out, I don't never say I'm about to do nothing. Everything I come, I'm already doing it.
yeah,
I don't never come in with the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and this is about to happen. It's always in place already because I'm careful of every move I make, and I'm careful of what I release to people prior to it happening. Because if you tell people stuff too soon, they'll sabotage you. They'll wish bad upon it. They'll
yeah.
actually, if they can stop you, they might try to stop you. So I make sure y'all can't stop me, baby. When I tell you about it, it's already done, boo. Only thing you can do is go buy you a bottle. So if you need to get drunk, you need to get a little drink, you need to feel good, get you some poppies today, baby.
Pop is popping. Poppies is
Poppies is
popping.
popping.
Well, Mimi, man, I thank you for joining us, man. Like I said, I can talk to you forever. I know you're a busy lady, but I just wanted you to come land on Let Me Land podcast. Yeah, go to Boo TV on our YouTube. You know, we got a movie coming out tomorrow. It's gonna
Yeah.
called Chetty Ace.
Oh,
Chetty
shit.
Ace, the Mavericks film Crystal, Victor Battle, my boy, Hakeem, Fatso, the whole crew. Mimi, thank you for joining us on Let Me Land. You know, we gonna land. Before you go, again, let the people know where they can get it, where they can find you at, any social media outlets you got, anything, you know, real to let them know to come support my homie, man. She just support her. She's a real one.
All right, I appreciate that. So, yes, you guys, you can follow me at Keeping It Real with Mimi on all social media platforms. Make sure you go to YouTube, share, subscribe, check out what we doing because we doing big things, baby. We moving, okay? We not talking about it, we being about it. Make sure you order you some poppies. Make sure you look out for Duquesne tequila. Make sure you go ahead and look for Keeping It Real with Mimi, the TV show on Hulu, Netflix, Roku. Look for us because we coming at you. And I'm so excited. I just want to say this. I thank God for Boo Capone. A lot of you guys, y'all know him from, Roast Me and all these funny shows and everything. But one thing y'all got to know about him, he's solid. And I don't know if y'all know how solid he is. He's one of the people that I feel like got my back 100. We've been out, and whenever we're there, he tells people who I am, and he don't say who he is. He say, "Do you know Mimi?" And I respect that because you know what it says? That says that not only do you believe in me, but you're willing to put your friends out there and expose the blessing you see in them. It ain't all about you. Even though you make jokes and say, what about me? I'm a narcissist. But those are jokes. Those is just the way you are. But really, you're a great guy. And I just want people to know how solid you are and how real you are. And I want you to know how much I love and respect you. So keep up the good work. You my ride or die. You know I love you. I got your back. I'm down like 10 flat tires.
Yes.
10 of them, 10 toes down.
I'm
4
about to
flat
start
tires.
crying.
That's
Now,
what
wait a
it
minute.
is.
You and I, we can conquer the world. You and I, you and I. We from that cloth. We the only ones can pull it off. Mimi, I love you. Thank you. We're going to do this again. Like I said, be looking out for all her endeavors. I'm so proud of her. She ain't slowing down a bit. She finna land on y'all. Trust me. She finna land. Shout out to Badass B. Shine, man. Y'all go check her out. Get her music. She dope. I'm telling you, she got some bangers. I didn't heard them. I put the stamp on it. Shout out to my boy, Danye. Yay Star, man. This is another episode of Let Me Land podcast. We love y'all, Mimi. We love you.
I love you.
And you do know this. And
And you do know that.
you do know this.
And you do know that.
And you do know this.
And you do know that.
Man, let me land. I'm the motherfucking man.
Let him land, baby.
Let me
We love you,
land.
Mimi. That
I
poppy.
love you.
Y'all go get y'all some poppies.
Let me
Let's go.
Deuces. All right, thank you. I love you.
All right, baby. Thank you.
All right.